Farm Guy here, and this is Tool Height Control for Headers by ModPassion on Farming Simulator 25. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. Yes, I'm on a PS5. And this, I do not hesitate to say, it is a game changer as it was in Farm Sim 22 and Farm Sim 19, and now it's in Farm Sim 25. And I will never not have this mod installed. So, for those of you who do not know or not familiar with this, or maybe you're new to the series and you're just playing Farm Sim 25 and never played any of the other ones, or you're unfamiliar with this mod, let's have an in-depth look at it. So, 0.26 megabytes download. So it's very small on the megabyte downloads. And let's just take a look here under tool and under our mods and DLCs, because there's several places where these are, but mostly in forage harvesters. Actually, they're all forage harvester and grain and corn headers and some specialty headers. So as you can see here, we have several headers of various kinds, starting with the grass type pickup headers, and these are all modded versions of the base game headers. Now, let's go up here and just take a look. So we have forage harvester headers. That's what we looked at. Let's look at grain headers. So here's all the base game ones. And then as we get down here, we start with the modded tool height control for header modded headers. Now, on the face or at first glance, these all just look exactly like the base game ones. You're wondering what is this tool height control all about and what does it do? And again, many of you know exactly what this does, but I'll just play along with me for a moment. No color configurations. We have so the ones that do have transport wheels and designs also. So just like the base game ones, these have the same options. All right, so I have a few examples here of some of them, and I have one out in the field already, but let's jump into our harvester and hook up one of these modded headers. So we'll just unfold the harvester, and we will attach the header. There we go. Attaches just like the base game one. So far, everything's the same as the base game one. Now, here is where things start to diverge. R1 and right stick up and down, we can manually adjust exactly the height of the header. We can also, yes, all the way up or all the way down. That is also still there. We still have our adjustment of the reel, but this one, let's see, what was that's for the pipe, the left and right stick. So R1 and right stick up and down, we can minutely or wherever we want. So that's kind of neat, and the first time I seen that, it's like, okay, well, yeah, okay, that's cool. For whatever reason, you might need that. However, that is not all that this does. This has a hidden feature. Now, what makes it game-changing is I will demonstrate to you in one moment. Here we have our field of wheat or barley or whatever it is here, some grain. And so again, I can adjust this to any height I want. Let's turn it on and let's harvest some grain. And as you can see, look at our speed. We are fast farming at maximum speed, 26 miles per hour, using these headers. I will show you the other ones too. So it's like, oh, fast farming on console, fast farming for all platforms. We're back, baby. All right, so how about workers? That's a great question. Let's go ahead here. Let's just check our settings. Okay. Hire a worker. Let's see what he'll do. Is he going to line up here again, or what's he going to do? That's always a question about workers. All right. There he goes. And yes, indeed, it does work for workers, although it looks like he's limited to 15 miles per hour, which is still pretty good. He's not doing the full 24 there, or 26 that I was doing manually, but it is still better than the 6 miles per hour. Now there is a downside to this with a worker. As you see here, it continues to run, and what it is actually is even in the all raised position, which the worker actually doesn't raise or lower it, it's kind of stuck in whatever position you put it in. It will still it will still harvest. So sometimes workers, they travel across your field, and they will actually harvest things as they're traveling across something. So always going 16 miles per hour in this one. So it's still game changing. It's just with workers, you're going to need to keep an eye on them a little bit more than you would normally, because they might possibly make a huge mess of your field. Right. Okay, let's stop him there. Now I do have a harvester, a forage harvester, and let's hire a worker. I started him off over there. As you can see here, he is also going 15 miles per hour. So yeah, okay, that's where, so it says in the description, working speed 15 kilometers per hour. And as you can see there, he did some kind of weird turning around there. Yeah, so workers might act a little bit odd with this mod, so just beware of that. I'm not sure if that's going to be able to be fixed or not, but there it is. So we have one more thing to try out, and let's get another forage harvester. Let's try John Deere. And so not like, notice here, forage harvesters, we have this, the Lacotech. It is not included with this mod pack. But the headers, as you can see here, we have the modified headers, even for wood harvesting. But we have we have a mower picked out. So let's get ourselves a trailer. Let's get ourselves a trailer here. Let's take the cover off, and let's pop on over to our store. And we will show you the mower. And yes, the just as you can see, we can also infinitely adjust this as well. Wherever you set it is where the worker will use it. It's not that's just the way the workers work with this mod. Kind of similar. It's so in Farm Sim 19 it worked a certain way. In Farm Sim 22 it worked another certain way. And now in Farm Sim 25 this mod works just a bit different than it did in the other two. So just kind of let's find some grass here. Okay, let's meet you over at my grass field. We're on a grass field. Again, workers will only work on a planted grass field, not a meadow or a field that has meadow grass in it. Just so you know, just as a reminder. Again, we have an adjustable mower head. We can just, you know what, we're just going to leave that in the entirely upward position, and we're going to hire a worker. And notice what he does. See that? So it'll turn on when you hire a worker. He'll turn it on wherever, and then he'll go. And we got 16 miles per hour. So it looks like workers are limited to the 16 mile per hour, which is still pretty good, as you can see there. And we are almost at the end of the field, so I'm going to let let them go, and we'll show you, like I said, a little bit of when they do when they turn around, or if they're turning around in the field or something like that. It's going to continue to harvest, so it will, or it may make a bit of a mess of your field, just to beware. And he's coming back around this way. Alright, so that turned out okay. Alright, so just to show you, let's put our pipe out again and turn it on. And manually, or we can even go to steering assist. Let's try that. There we go. So even with steering assist, let's see. Yes. So manually operated or using steering assist, we can hit maximum speed, or as fast as your machine will go, which makes this almost, yeah. I mean, there's nothing else that does this for especially for console users right now. So right. And let's see, we got a couple of them still. Yeah, anyways, so there it is, back with his game-changing tool height control for headers by ModPassion on Farming Simulator 25. Thank you all for watching, and have fun with this, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.